Through 153 games, our record was 125, 24, 4, 2 now.
People don't know what it is to be champions. Oklahoma invented it.
Well, after this season, and all us Sooner fans have gone through, and the bad news that we've gotten over the years, it's finally refreshing to have some good news come our way tonight. And I will be exploring this with y'all on this episode of Sooner Legends Podcast. I'm your host, Mike the Legend, and if you don't mind, hop out and hit that red subscriber button. Turn on your post notification bells. That way you won't miss any content that I will be dropping. Could you give me a like? Could you give me a comment? Because it helps push the algorithm of YouTube, and for small content creators such as myself, it means the world. And could you please share the video, because sharing is caring. Well, at the first of the video, I said it's about time we get some good news in Sooner Nation, and we got it just a little while ago. Defensive tackle, TCU transfer, Damonic Williams, returning for the 2025 season. That was one I was hoping was returning, because he had a good year this year. He was one of our our Mason Thomas, and G Baby had some, and our freshman All-American Jaden Jackson. But I'm glad Damonic is returning, and like I said, he's 6'1", 312-pound defensive tackle that transferred to us from TCU last year, and he showed up and showed out all season. His final numbers for this season: he started all 12 games at defensive tackle. He had 33 tackles, 4.5 TFLs, 1 sack, 2 quarterback hurries, and 1 forced fumble. Him and our Mason Thomas was our high, and Jaden Jackson and G Baby, and that whole defensive line was our shining light this year in a season that was filled with. I'm not even going to go there, but I haven't read into it. I don't know if his draft stock was too low to go into the NFL, if that's what kept him, or if Todd Bates and Brent Venables talked him into staying and running it back for one more year. I don't know. I'm sure we will find out in the next couple of days, but still, that's some good news. I can almost tell you RMT's coming back now. We're going to have this defense is going to be good next year. Probably elite. Well, they was already. I'll go ahead and step on that and say they was elite, because they went from I think they went from 70th to 19th over the year. So if anybody's worried about Zach Alley taking any players or such, this kind of puts us at ease, because we've all been wondering about Damonic returning, if he was coming back or not. So it was announced today he was. So I am happy, because I'm a defensive guy, and let me tell you something. I love me some Damonic this year. he's a force to be reckoned with. And with one more year under Smitty and Todd Bates, he's even going to be more than he was this year. I just about imagine he'll be one of the leaders on that defensive line come next season. And I'm just happy for him. I'm happy for Sooner Nation. I'm happy for OU that today's not bringing any doom and gloom, because we needed some good news. And having Dominic come back, that's great and wonderful news. Heck of a, like I said, I don't know what his PFF grade is. I didn't look that up before I jumped on here, but I just wanted to bring y'all some good news and that we've been needing. So there you have it, guys. Damonic Williams returning. Going to have him for 2025. While you're watching this video, if you don't want to jump out down at the corner, right-hand corner, if you're watching from a computer or a laptop, you can hover your little mouse over that and you could subscribe from right there, and you don't have to leave the channel. And now for as little as $2.99 a month, you can become a member of Sooner Legends podcast and join us in the Discord. So that's what we're having for you. So until we meet again and news breaks, this is the Legend. We'll see you on the backside. God bless. Boomer Sooner.
Through 153 games, our record was 125, 24, 4, 2
People don't know what it is to be champions. Oklahoma invented it.